guys, welcome to today's video. So it is that time again, and it's time to share my product empties with all of you. So let's just get right into it because I do have a good amount here. But don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell, and also don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up as well. Alright, so the first empty that I have here is by AOR, and this is the Vitamin K2. So recently I shared my supplement video and I talked about all of the supplements that I like to take on a regular basis, and I did mention this in that video. So this is a product that I like to take hand in hand with my vitamin D, as I had read that vitamin K2 helps the vitamin D absorb into the body a lot better. So I take the two first thing in the morning and I really love it, and I do see a big difference when I take vitamin D. I don't necessarily feel any different while taking this, but like I said, I did read that this helps the vitamin D absorb into the body better. So I really like this. I love this brand. This is the only brand that I have used when it comes to vitamin K2. And of course, I did pick up another one. I have an empty Polyglutamic acid by the INKEY list. This is one of my favorite serums from this brand because this really creates that nice plump hydrated look to the skin. So this is very similar to hyaluronic acid, but you want to use this a little bit differently. So with hyaluronic acid, you want to apply that as your first serum or maybe your second serum onto damp skin, and then of course apply everything else on top to lock in that moisture. And as you know, with hyaluronic acid, this holds on to 1,000 times its weight in moisture, creating that nice plumpness and that hydrated skin. But with polyglutamic acid, this is actually going to hold on to 4 times more moisture than hyaluronic acid. So this is going to create more of that plump look to the skin. It's also going to keep your skin nice and hydrated as well. And you want to use this as your last serum in your skincare routine, but before your moisturizer and your sunscreen. So you want to use this a little bit differently, but this really helps to lock in all of those serums that you applied beforehand, and it really preps your skin for that moisturizer. It acts as a sealant before that moisturizer gets applied to the skin. If you don't want to use the serum like that, then of course you can apply a few pumps of this into your foundation and apply it to your skin that way, and you'll still get that nice plumpness, you'll still get that nice hydrated glowy look to your skin. But I do find that you will get a better plump to your skin if you apply this with your skincare products versus applying it with your foundation. So I do have another one, of course. I do like to use this on a regular basis. Sometimes I will use this every other day. It just depends on how I'm feeling, but I couldn't live without this. This is incredible. The next one is by EUCERIN, and this is the Calming Cream, and this is a product that I have talked about numerous times on my channel, as this is a holy grail. This always needs to be in my collection as a just in case. Just in case I'm experiencing dryness and itchy skin or sensitivities or irritation, this is my go-to cream to calm my skin. So if I experience irritation after shaving, I apply this. I will apply it to my hands, and I've also applied this numerous times to my face and my neck when I used to experience retinol burn. And I do have a video on my channel talking about that, so if you haven't seen it, I will leave it below for you in my description box as well as up here. But this contains colloidal oatmeal, so it really does instantly calm the skin. It's a rich cream that instantly moisturizes the skin as well. So if you experience retinol or retinoid burn and you do get that red inflamed skin and you have little bumps and hives all over the place, pick up this and reapply it over and over until your skin is back to normal. And I did that when I experienced retinol burn, and I probably applied it to my skin maybe 4 or 5 times per day, and it took 2 days for my skin to go back to normal. And this is incredible. So as you can see, I'm all finished. It's a great drugstore find, and I do have another one on hand as a just in case, and I think I always will. The next empty is by Neostrata, and this is the Resurface Glycolic Renewal Smoothing Lotion. So this contains 10% AHA, and I recently just talked about this, and I really love this. This is perfect to exfoliate your body, exfoliate your chest or your hands, your legs. This really helps to eliminate bumps on the backs of the thighs, on the backs of the arms, and this really helps to create that nice smooth feel to the skin. So I've actually been applying this every day behind my thighs, and I do like to apply it to my chest as well, as this really helps to fade any dark spots and discoloration. It can also help to treat fine lines and wrinkles, but it also is a great product to use if you experience a lot of texture and rough, bumpy skin. This will smooth everything out and your skin will look nice and bright. So yes, I have another one and I love it so much. I have an empty NUFACE Gel Primer, which goes hand in hand with the NUFACE Microcurrent device. And I'm sure that there are other gels on the market that you could use as that conducting gel, but I personally like to use the NUFACE brand, as this was designed for the NUFACE Trinity that I have. And so I did pick up another one because I do like to use the device 2 to 3 times per week in my morning skincare routine. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I will leave some videos below for you as well as up here if you want to check them out. I have 2 empty Sol de Janeiro creams. So I have the Bum Dia Bright Cream as well as the Bum Bum Cream. And I believe these are the medium sizes. This is the 75 ml, but you can get little small ones that come in kits. And so during the Sephora sale, I picked up both of these in the largest jar. And I forget what the mils is, but I use these so much that I go through the 75 ml so quickly. So I like to alternate my days with these, and I just love the scent. They linger throughout the day, they get on your clothes, and it just smells incredible. And during my April favorites video, I did mention that I'm loving the hair and body fragrance mist in this scent, and I did mention that I wanted to pick it up in this scent. And I haven't done that yet, but I'm going to, because I really do like the hair and body mist, especially if I want to use, let's say, the EUCERIN Calming Cream. Then of course I can just spray my body afterwards with the mist version of this, and you still get that nice scent that lingers throughout the day. So if you haven't tried these, I highly recommend it. This is more fruity with a vanilla undertone. This one is that pistachio salted caramel scent, and these are incredible. I have an empty AVEDA Color Conserve shampoo. So I've been using this shampoo on and off for several years, and the last time that I used this prior to using this one was probably 2 years ago. And then of course I decided I wanted to switch up my shampoos, and I went back to it. And I'm gonna do the same thing. So I'm not going to purchase this right now, but maybe next year when I decide to switch things up again, I will resort back to this, because I do believe that this is a lovely shampoo. It's gentle. You can use this every time you wash your hair without worrying about protein ingredients or having this being stripping on your hair. This really helps to keep your color treated hair vibrant, and it doesn't fade your hair either, which is nice. And it's also very moisturizing, and it has a nice spa-like earthy scent to it, which is nice when you're in the shower. I wouldn't say that this is a scent that stays on your hair after, but when you're washing your hair, it smells incredible. So I would recommend this, but again, I'm gonna pass for right now. So I just finished the Paula's Choice Omega Plus Complex Cleansing Balm. This is one of the best cleansing balms I've ever used. I like this, and I also love the Pharmacy Green Clean Cleansing Balm. This is very gentle, it's moisturizing, a little bit goes a long way, and it does the job really well. So as you can see, I'm all finished, and I do have another one. And if you're looking for a new cleansing balm, I would recommend looking into this one. You're getting 103 mils of product, and it's great for all skin types. I also have an empty NIOD Copper Amino Isolate Serum, and I also have the Ordinary Amino Acids plus B5. These are my go-to products right now. I like to pair these two up together in my evening skincare routine. I also like to use amino acids paired up with my tretinoin. Sometimes I use this in my morning skincare routine as well, and I can't imagine not having this in my skincare routine. So I always have backups of this, and I also like to have one backup of this just in case, because I've been very consistent with copper peptides since January, and I have seen incredible results with this product in particular. My skin's firmer, it's brighter, my complexion has improved a lot as well, and this is perfect for anti-aging, and I love it. This is one of the best copper peptide serums I have ever used. So I like using this in my evening skincare routine when I'm not using my prescription tretinoin, and sometimes I will use this in my morning skincare routine because I just love it so much. So Highly recommend both of these. These are holy grails. I just finished the mini size of the ILIA Limitless mascara, so I've been using this for a very long time, and sometimes I will purchase the mini size and then sometimes I will purchase the regular size. It just depends on what I have opened in my collection. If I have a few mascaras already opened, then I will purchase the mini size just so that I can use it in between other mascaras, but majority of the time I have the regular size. And this is my favorite and holy grail. This never disappoints. I don't get raccoon eyes. This is long wearing. I don't get crumbles on my cheeks or underneath my eyes, and this is very easy to remove at the end of the day. I also really like this because the bristles are rubber, so you really get great length, you get great separation, you don't get clumps like I said, and everything just applies so evenly and nicely. And the mini size is also great for travel, but it's also great to use for your lower lash line because of course the wand isn't as long and bulky, so you can honestly coat every single lash perfectly without any issues, and I love the mini size for that. But if you haven't tried this, I highly recommend. I do have the larger size going already, and this is one of the best mascaras I have ever used. And the last empty that I have here is by Cinema Secrets, and this is the Makeup Brush Cleaner. So this is what I use to disinfect and to clean all of my makeup brushes. And it's really important to do this on a regular basis. I know sometimes we forget, and I tend to forget quite a bit, and then I look at my brushes and I'm like, oh my goodness, they look disgusting. It's time to clean them. And before I started using this, I was using baby shampoo because baby shampoo is gentle and it did clean my brushes really well, but it's not disinfecting the brushes. So this does a good job to remove oil and buildup and makeup from your brushes, but this also disinfects and kills 99.99% of bacteria. And think about how much bacteria is forming on our brushes, our eye brushes and our face brushes. It would probably be disgusting if we were to put those brushes underneath a microscope. I wouldn't even want to know what is living in those brushes. So it's best to use something like this to disinfect, and I try to do this once a week, but sometimes I forget, and I will do it maybe once every couple of weeks, and I will try to do this at least 2 to 3 times per month just to keep everything clean, because of course this is going to prevent breakouts, it's going to prevent skin issues as well, and your makeup is going to apply a lot nicer on your skin when you're constantly cleaning them. You're not going to have that buildup on there. So if you haven't tried Cinema Secrets before, I highly recommend it. There are several sizes to pick from. This is the 60 ml size, and to be honest with you, this is too small in my opinion. You're going to go through this really quickly if you do have a large collection of brushes. If you have a lot of small brushes, this will be great to pick up, but if you have a lot of brushes and large bronzer, blush, and powder brushes, then it's better to pick up the bigger size because again, you could go through it pretty quickly. And another great thing with this is that once you disinfect and clean your brush, you're going to grab a piece of paper towel and you're going to soak up the liquid from the brush. And once you do that, your brush will dry within minutes, and then you can go back in and use it. You don't have to wait several hours for your brushes to dry, which is another reason why I love this so much. So I highly recommend, and I do have the larger size, like I said, already on hand. So those are my current empties. I really hope that you enjoyed today's video and that you found it helpful. And of course, I will link all of the products that I shared in today's video below for you for your reference. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And of course, I will see you all in the next one. Take care, and I will see you guys then. Bye, guys.